1353. Alright. I'm actually interested
Hello
how
everybody,
he got this.
it's Illumina, and I'm here to commentate my newest
Did he stream
record that I
this?
got of 1.6.
Yeah, well, you have to stream this.
It is done in 1353. If you look at the end of the run, it shows up as 1357. But a mod actually just retimed it for it to be 1353.
What was the previous world record?
Wrong, so
1407.
that should be the final time unless the mod was wrong, but we'll see when it gets verified, I suppose. So yeah, this run was kind of, well, unexpected to say the very least, because it was actually the first run of the day, which is crazy. I actually performed this run on my second Twitch channel, specifically for, well, it's a brand new Twitch channel, and it's specifically used for no mic streams, for just, you know, just focusing on the run, no commentary or anything. So yeah. To talk a little bit about the run, I go...
Getting beaten by Forsen and getting banned from Noppichel the same day. Truly a sad day for XQC. But seeing the juicers mauled is after being cocky yesterday is really nice. But job Forsen. Will Sven return now? Feels strong man.
Temporary ban. What actually happened? Fill me in on what actually got him banned. He will get unbanned after talking with an admin, I think. Shit RP. Yeah, but exactly what happened? What was the incident that happened? Metagaming? Nah, you don't metagame as a big streamer. He drove head on into people racing. Head on, like from another direction? Wait, he was not in the race. He drove from other direction into the people racing. Oh. But then how did he know exactly the racing track? Then he must have... How did he know exactly how they were gonna race? Oh, he did it, or he did racing already. Okay.
One of the best houses in villages.
Okay, I mean,
this is hotel, I think what people call it. And then I get a 5th bed, which is really nice. I actually don't get any more beds. I'm pretty confident with 5, so it's
pretty confident with 5. I'm also confident with 5.
Usually, I usually go for 6. Like 6 is probably the best, but
6 obsidian.
It ended up working out. Also, we get 2 blacksmiths, and that chest was so nutty. We get the iron pickaxe. Iron pickaxes are really good in blacksmiths. They're actually kind of nutty. And then, yeah, I get my tools here, and we get 9 obsidian, of course, so we can go to the nether immediately because the blacksmiths have lava in them, so we can use one of those to finish the portal.
Skinny.k with the 1 year, thank you very much, man.
So
enjoy the badge. Rebel Ryan.
I just want to talk about that, or talk about this, that the run did not use F3 at all. And you may be wondering, why didn't you use F3?
Yeah, why aren't
Isn't F3 very good? And while it is true, F3 is becoming increasingly more meta, and you know, pretty much almost everyone uses F3, and everyone who has a, you know, good time uses F3. But it's just, like, the reason why I don't use it is honestly just because I have more fun not using it. I think the challenge is more fun, and it's just the way I enjoy playing the game. I don't really care if, you know, if you use F3 or not. I don't think it really matters. Like, you know, it's not a big of a deal.
At least it's a good sport about it.
But it's just how I play the game. Also, I'm using a sword to kill the golem, which is, I think, quite a bit faster than using an axe. So maybe that's what got me sub 14. Although we can say that about literally anything in the run. But we'll just say that's what gave me it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, not the 9 obsidian.
Right here, just grabbing more blocks. But yeah, I mean, North is just how I play. I don't think F3 is obviously an advantage, but You could still, I mean, I proved it. You could still get record without F3, and I still think you can get even better times without F3.
Alright. I was wondering how exactly he would build the portal the most efficient way.
Also, I get the lava here.
Instead of the fucking
I actually
hay
wasted
bales.
some time, because I don't end up using the lava ever in this run.
No, he got hay
So
bales
there's some time lost there, but the only reason why I got it was just for safety, just in case I need to kill mobs easily. And you can see there, I broke a little bit of a block. And you may be wondering, why am I doing that? And it's because the block breaking animation actually shows cardinal directions, so I know which way is which. And the reason why that's important is because
my name is Sven Snusberg. I survived a 20,000 foot drop from a plane with only a limp for a few days.
Fail RP dance game in a wheelchair dance game. Very weird chant.
People have survived falling out of an airplane without a parachute, alright. One guy.
Know where quadrants can be, like which quadrant I go to and which I at least have a rough idea. I don't know exactly as much as you do with F3, but I have the idea.
Into water, yes. No, not water. I mean, maybe water, but the guy he fell, and his backup parachute did not work, his normal parachute did not work, so he went for the trees and went also in an angle that would protect his organs, right? By sacrificing his legs. Tree hunter, literally. So yeah.
If you don't know much about quadrants, basically around 0, 0, there are 4 quadrants in which structures can spawn in. I tend to go positive, positive, which is southeast, because that's usually the most high, like the high.
Asphalt equals trees. Actually, if you remember, I landed on the side of the road on like the little green thingy, and there are some bushes there, I think, if I remember correctly. So yeah, some bushes, right?
High chance you get I guess from getting a structure, but I see a fortress this way, which is in the northwest quadrant, I want to say. So I just go to the fortress right away. I don't really see any reason not to. I didn't see a bastion anywhere else. And you can see I'm looking around, and you see I see a bastion over there, and that's in the northeast quadrant. So this is a fashion run, which is really good. My blaze rod rates were actually insane. Definitely would not have been world recorded for this. This is what carried it, really carried it to world record, I would say. Bunch of blazes over here, so I go all the way over here, and I think I want to say I'm 2-4-3 right now.
What? Why did?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm 3-4-4. Not using a shield. No shield. No F3 gang. So yeah, it looks like I'm 4-4-5, which is really, really good. And then I have 2 spawn right here, which is just insane. And I think, yeah, both of these guys drop 1, so I have 6. Now the safe strat is to get at least 7. So if an eye breaks while you're trying to find the stronghold, that you'd have extra blaze powder. But I thought that was so perfect. Like, I got all the rods so quickly, and it was so perfect that I feel like I'd be dumb, you know, not to go for it, you know? I just felt like it was too perfect. And right here, I'm doing firebow. This was invented by Howl. Discovered by Howl.
Oh, I see.
And basically, the reason why I light the boat on fire is because it gives you more horizontal distance when you go off a ledge like that. I don't think I needed to use it, but I just did it for safety. So it's a pretty funny strat. Shout outs to Howl for finding it. And this is the Treasure Bastion, that's what it's called. And this is, in my opinion, the best bastion.
Yeah. Because all the pigs are always lined up where the gold is.
I think it's the best mainly because it can be so quick. Like, compared to the other bastions, besides housing, it's just so quick. And you can see I didn't have gold armor going up. Oh, and also there was lava. I thought this bastion was kind of dead because of the lava, but thankfully I just walked right past it. And here I'm using a route by Ninja Brain.
There's gold blocks here.
I don't know if this is like the fastest route or the best route, but I was practicing this route like the day of, like before I started streaming. I was just practicing this. So I decided just to go for it. And I actually kind of play this really bad. This is the worst part of the run, you'll see in a second. But I'll show you why I make the dip there. There was 3 spots. Okay, so there were 3 spots where gold could have spawned, and it didn't spawn in any of them, which is actually really unlucky. So that actually makes this route really bad. But you can see I dropped gold down there. So that's why I make the hole there. So
I think he missed. I think he missed the spot.
I make a mistake here by not dropping the 9 gold that I have now on the piglins. I should have dropped that. And you can see I'm really getting scanned by the gold. Like I very easily could have.
I think he misses 2 spots on each one. That could happen.
I'm so glad I did. I'm very, very glad. So you see how I play this pretty badly.
Hey, we've all been there, man. Sometimes we
and then
play
I have
bad.
all the pearls, and all I need is the obsidian. I
Even
am
the best
3
of us.
obsidian. Oh wait, I got 2 obsidian. I'm just missing 1. I didn't. Okay, and this is where the mistake is. I did not realize that I pick up all the gold. I thought that they still were trading the gold, and I realized the mistake, and I throw it, and then I throw it again, and I missed the hole. I think they are trading right now, but I don't realize that they're not. This is definitely the the thing that made the run not like this is the most scuffed part of the run for sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I pick up the gold, I realize my mistake, I throw it down, and thankfully it actually didn't even end up wasting that much time. Thankfully, because I get the obsidian trade right there, bam. So it wasn't that bad. Like I didn't waste that much time. And we're sub 840 blind travel, which is actually insane. This is one of the fastest blind travels ever, I want to say. I don't know what the fastest blind travels are, but I know this is probably one of the fastest. Definitely my fastest by far.
Wow, the fact that he's not using F3 here and he's angling this throw already.
Probably 10 minutes. So
he's already on an angle.
Pretty crazy blind travel. Right here I'm pearling. So the amount of pearls that I got, it's crazy how many pearls that I got. It's really clutch because I can use my pearls to get to the stronghold quicker. I throw an eye early just to make sure that we didn't get, God blind travel. And judging by the angle of that eye that I just threw, the angle seems really bad to me just intuitively. So I'm thinking, okay, well, that's not good. This one's probably not going to be record. That's what I'm thinking at this point.
No, that's because he fucked up when he threw the first eye. He thought he was throwing it straight.
Much quicker. And
not the eye, the
I feel like I could have thrown my pearls much more. You can see, okay, I can see I'm throwing my eye a lot just because, like, I really don't want to make sure I missed it. I've made that mistake many times where I just keep on throwing or just keep on running and traveling and then just not, or just passing by the stronghold so much. Also, there's an ocean here, so so strongholds have a tendency to spawn or generate near coasts. So I throw one here just to make sure that it's not next to, or it's near the coast, or just to find out. But then one breaks, and this is really bad. Like, it has to be a 1 eye or more, which is really monkey. At this point, I don't really have a lot of faith in the run. I do like that it's ocean, and I do recognize.
I've always think tier 3, 72 months. Oh man, okay, guys.
This run could be insane.
Fucking 6 years, man.
There's no sight. Like, I have no sights of the stronghold at this point, so.
Boomer.
I'm just increasingly thinking that okay, this run's probably not going to be a record, but maybe it could be a nutty PB.
Teabag,
PB by a lot,
Like, thank you, boys.
That's what I'm thinking at this point. Like, I think it's a bad mindset to think that a run could be world record. Just go, just do the run and see what happens.
Another Swedish viewer.
I wasn't really
2
thinking
years.
about
Hey,
world record
companies. What's up, man?
Much at all during this. But,
I
passed by a coast again. So I threw one just to make sure that it wasn't there, and it wasn't. Still don't see it. So yeah, if you haven't noticed already, this blind travel, especially compared to other world records, is very bad. Like, like you don't travel. This is kind of spoiling the run if you haven't seen it, but it was a 1500 blind travel.
We haven't seen it because we're watching it.
Insane. I honestly did not think you could get a world record with anything more than like 500 blind travel, but thankfully I had pearls. Thankfully there was an ocean, so obviously, like, let's say if I spawned above the stronghold, I could have stayed like 2 to 3 minutes, which would have been easily sub 12. So yeah, that would have been insane if the if the spawn was above stronghold, but it wasn't. I see the stronghold right now and I'm freaking out because I also see light sources, and light sources are a good indication that maybe there's the portal room. I don't know if there's a portal room yet, but I'm thinking, oh my gosh, there very well could be a portal room. So I go down here to this source of light, and it's clearly not the portal room, so I go to the second source of light, and you can see right here that, yep, that's definitely the portal room, and I don't think I've ever been so nervous in a run at this point.
Oh shit.
It's quite crazy, actually. So, so yeah, I need a pretty decent nether, or not nether, I need a pretty decent end to clutch out the world record. It pretty much just comes down to the dragon luck. Thankfully the dragon, you know, gave me the RNG I needed. Do some pearling.
Is he gonna tower up?
Take out the beds in my hotbar. And right now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, the dragon's on the other side. This could be really good. I throw a pearl up here, and I see the dragon right there. It looked like it was about to perch. I genuinely thought the dragon was gonna perch there, and I was gonna lose my mind, but if you don't know why I'm going up here, is that the dragon has a slightly higher chance of perching if you build up.
Slightly higher.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, and I'm just getting ready to pearl. I don't want to miss this perch. I've had runs die due to me missing the perch, so I was prepared. And then I see the dragon perching, and I got a nail of 5 bed.
Oh, he doesn't even use...
Do I do it? Let's see.
The hitbox.
Oh, and the dragon gets so low there. I'm so happy the dragon didn't break the bed. That could have been so bad, but yes, I get a 5 bed. Almost, kind of close to a 4 bed. I mean, you can't complain with the 5 bed. But yeah, GG, that's world record, and I'm just gonna let the reaction play. What? Bro! I just started the stream. This is like my first run. Oh my god. This is like my first run of the day. What the heck?
Jesus.
This is my first run of the day. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm recording, guys. Don't worry, I'm recording. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, good for you, sir. Good for you. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I like that it's not using F3.